Oopsie daisy, I had this muted earlier when I was testing some things. There we go. Can you guys hear me now? Also, King of Hearts and Beastie on YouTube. Are you guys live? I want to, as we kind of get ready for this setup, I want to test out my bots a little bit. Beautiful. Hey, Leeroy, nice to see you again. Thank you for the carry the other night. Or yesterday, or I don't know when that was. It's all a blur to me. So I want to see if you guys can test something out for me. I'm trying to see if I can have my cloud bot functioning on YouTube and Twitter at the same time. Can you guys test out CT15carryINFO? Again, I want to see if you guys get the correct messages on YouTube and Twitter. Just like in the description of the video, explanation CT15, and I don't know if it's case sensitive or not, but I made it the CT capital, the word carry, CRARRY, lowercase, and an info all capital. I want to see if that gives you the instructions. Yes, and I don't know if anybody that knows this well can confirm whether. And this is so weird. I don't know why it says on my Streamlabs 0 viewers, even though clearly I have multiple viewers across both elements. That's interesting. Let me see. Refresh. Oops, I just hit refresh chat. My bad. Okay. Is anything popping up for you, Dorsey? I noticed the bots aren't going all funky-dory yet. Let's see here. I know I have the... Nothing pops up. Okay, that's not good. Can you guys test it out on YouTube for me? Explanation mark CT15carryINFO. See, like... Yeah, this is all in advance. Hello, Captain Ginger. I'm trying to test out my cloud bot. I have it open. I have my OBS open in 2 different windows. One I have selected for YouTube and one for Twitter, seeing if I can have both bots activated. And like, even though I got a message and Streamlabs from both of them saying a queue has been opened, but for some reason it says actually it doesn't pop up in chat, but in Streamlabs it sends a message. What does that mean? I'm saying, are you players getting it? Because the thing, you're supposed to get a whisper. Okay, so it looks like, all right, so the bots are starting to operate. Yes, that's okay, good. The bots are functioning on both ends. That's a mighty miracle. But when you do explanation, let me make sure I spelled it right. I'm under my commands, and I have a command, explanation mark CT15 under lower letters or carry, CRRY, info, and you're supposed to get a whisper. And it starts like with instructions for Outriders CT15 carry. And it's got links and good stuff like that. Okay, so the Steambots are working. So can you guys confirm whether you guys received those messages? We're good? Beastie, is it working for you? Great. Okay, now guys, for those of you, please follow those instructions. And especially those of you that have already met the criteria, go ahead and do explanation mark join. But hopefully, does it make sense that I want you in that spaces, say your console? So like, you'll say exclamation mark join, and then you're gonna say space Xbox or space PC, and then obviously the phrase, if you're, you put the phrase in. If you know it already, you just put it back in there. I want to see about that queue popping up, and the biggest question is gonna be, okay, Leeroy, you're already in the queue. And let me see here. Good, it pops up on both of them. Hallelujah. I was so hoping I could have them merge. So right now, Leeroy is signed up. If I can get somebody to sign up from the YouTube things to see if it all interlines into one list or not. And then Leeroy, did you get like a message that says, thank you for joining the queue. Now please chat and interact. Basically, like, get my attention so you have the best chance of getting a run. Oh, interesting. So, okay. Interesting. So that all goes public. Quotes don't work. Okay. All right. And also, you can't whisper it, can you? Does whispering it work? Does whispering exclamation mark work? Because I guess you can't really whisper, can you? Okay. Now, as far as I know, join is a basic command. So you're saying that join isn't working for you? I have actually. You know what? I'm getting everything. I'm getting Dorsey, and your note is PS5. Captain Ginger, you're in the queue, and it put your whole message in there. I wonder, is there any way, does anybody know whether you can whisper to bots or it has to be like public? Like, what if I don't want like the chat being spammed with join PS5 or whatever? Is there any way to make that stuff? Yes, correct. That's the problem, Ginger. I'm trying to find, obviously, a much easier way that is a little less obtrusive, but also, keep certain things confidential. You know what I'm going to do? Yo, what's up, CCat? I'm going to adjust the instructions, and I'm not going to have them put the phrase in there. I'll whisper the person when I'm about to choose them. It's one little extra step. But let me edit that really quick. One moment, gentlemen. All right, guys, they changed the rules. Go ahead and test one more time, explanation mark, CT15 carry info. Universal Comics, go ahead and use the command explanation mark, CT15 CarryINFO. What I've also added for some of my old school OG people that I've helped kind of get set up. You're now going to be asked. You're not going to be asked for the phrase. I'll be messaging people about that privately if I haven't worked with them before I select them. But what I am going to do is notice I have you say either carry or assist. So carry is you're underpowered, you're less than CT15 capable, and you need a carry. Assist is if you just want to party with me on stream and be part of the run. You don't necessarily, like, you can handle your own. And that's when you're going to use, you're going to say, for example, exclamation mark join, let's say PS4 space assist. And I'm assuming that means that you are CT15 ready already, and you'll be that third person. So we will always, as of right now, have one true carry on every run, and then potentially one assist. So we will only have 3 players in a run if one of them is somebody that doesn't need to be carried. Carrying 2 people that are underpowered, as some of you may have noticed, trying to carry even one person sometimes is very, very difficult, way too stressful, not worth it. So that's how it's going to work. Let me see. And the bot should be every 15 minutes doing the reminder of the instructions. Now, your thoughts. I have it set to 15 minutes to put out the instructions like, hey, if you want to carry, use exclamation mark CT15 carry info. Should I make that more frequent? I'm trying not to spam. I've cut back on a lot of the other ones. Instead of having multiple social media things, I have one reminder for YouTube, one reminder for just general social media, and then this one. And I'll be checking the messages, but I want to get you guys' feedback as we begin here in just a moment. And I am looking, I have the queue rocking and rolling. Got 3 people. Leeroy, you will be first. The Last Dragon 81 PSN. I'm here just to enjoy the show. Awesome. Cool, cool. Yeah, it's all, we have a lot of fun here. It's still, I don't know why, for whatever reason, normally my OBS will tell me how many viewers we have. And right now it's not working at all. It's just saying 0. And every other stream, it gives me a tally between the 2. So that's kind of interesting. Super interesting. All right. Let me check one other thing. Again, I appreciate you guys' patience as we kind of, I'm trying to get this new tech, quote unquote tech, up and running, so that when we hit Saturday and we do my stream, that's now going to be, it looks like at least 14 hours. And I'm going to be dropping another video with a new build, very, very different in some ways. Very, very fun, very thematic. I have a feeling it may get a view or 2, which may lead me to, because the thumbnail is amazing too. It may lead me to get a bunch more subscribers. I may need to get like an IV drip of caffeine, is I guess what I'm trying to say here. Hey, what's up, Bad Side? The OP build, not quite ready. I got one of the drops I needed. I need one more drop, guys. One more drop. Oh, my goodness. I have 2 builds that are almost ready. Thank you, by the way, for the assistance that I've been getting with my Devastator. I'm trying to get them up because I have a really fun build I'm building for the Devastator. So I've been getting some help from people running some CTs to try and get them caught up. I'm trying to get him to 50 as soon as possible so I can start making the build. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and go into live scenario mode, which is oh yeah, and that's the other thing. I got to get the music box going. I wish we could get like a knockoff of like the Saturday night, Sunday Night Football theme going. So as we kind of transition to the live scene, that'd be pretty awesome.
Outrider.
But I don't think they have anything like that royalty free. All right, let me check chat really quick. And again, my OCD is totally going to kick my butt with this whole viewer thing on Streamlabs, whatever, not functioning. It's interesting. All right, so let's see. The Jethro, you're talking about grand opening instead, if you have it. This was scrap. Yeah, grand opening, by the way, one of my original builds, I believe it's for the Mad Arcanist. Or, yeah. So if you have grand opening, it is technically, I think, better. I didn't have it. I literally just got grand opening like 2 or 3 days ago. Good to hear that. Bad side, you're going to be home in 30 minutes. That'll be awesome to have you. Dorsey, and let me ask you, are you following? I'm assuming you are. I don't have any of these commands set to like only work for followers or anything like that. They should universally work, but maybe it's bugging. I don't know. That's me just thinking out loud. Let me see here, people talking. Okay. Cleasy, hey, what's up? Cleasy, I didn't get Nightbot. I have what's it called? The OBS bot, the cloud bot running on both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. Okay. And so for Dorsey, you're saying exclamation mark CT15 carryINFO does not work? And you did check your spelling? I know I feel stupid like asking that. I don't want to be like that guy. Like, did you try like turning it off and turning it back on? You know, but. And then let me see here, YouTube. ES Morale is enjoying my Mechanist build. Appreciate all the hard work. Thank you. Yeah, these builds, they take time and energy. Some of them, you know, I try to be extra thematic. And that's like a disclaimer. I'm going to make my next video. You know, they're not always all going to be like the absolute min-max for every single point, because I may sacrifice a little bit of that for the theme of the build. But none of those should make him, you know, like, oh my God, it's no longer viable. And when I say viable, all of my builds that I put together, I make sure I test that you can spank CT15s. The difference between viable and godlike is, can it carry other people? Streamlabs will send a whisper. So does Streamlabs send whispers to Twitch? Okay, cool. So I don't know if you saw I was waiting for this. So do you guys see that message right there? Streamlabs use exclamation CT15 carryINFO. Should I have that? What do you guys think? I wish I could do a poll, but I can't do polls yet. I can't do polls. Should I have that popping up every 15 minutes, or should I have it more often? Do you think it'll be spammy, or do you think like new people coming in, I should have like every 10 minutes or something? That is really weird. That's a little frustrating that you don't get it, because again, and I'm just checking, and obviously other people have gotten it. I still only see 3 people in queue. I just want to make sure, has anybody tried to sign up that isn't Leeroy, Dorsey? Because that command worked for you, Dorsey. I got you in on the list, and Captain Ginger. Every 10 minutes, okay. I'm just going to jump on that. Because that one, I feel like if there's anything that's quote unquote spammy, I don't feel like And the only other thing I can think of, do you have any settings, Dorsey, that maybe you block whispers? You know what I'm going to do? I don't know why to think this. That does not need to be a whisper. So, like, if somebody types that, I figure pop that up for chat, so other people may not need to whisper it. Maybe that. Try it again, Dorsey. You in particular, do that explanation CT15 carry. I'm thinking maybe the whisper is being blocked. Like, I know there's a feature that some people, you can make it so people can't whisper you unless you're friends, and I don't think my bot is friends with you. And let me check the queue. There you go. Universal Comics, it worked. Beautiful. All right. Nice, QU. So now, Cleasy, are you back yet or not? Because I saw you sign up. Okay, so it does it. Okay, it does it publicly. Interesting. So you guys saw that working. Nice, cool. Okay, so I think that's what was going on, honestly. I think it's got to be something in your settings where so that people don't spam you, because I know you can have a setting in your profile that you don't accept whispers except from people that are like friends. Guys, we're getting there. I'm making this like stream like run efficiency, hopefully. All right, so I don't know if you saw that, Cleasy, are you home yet, quote unquote? And let's get this party starting with popping people up. So Leeroy, did you get your email or your message that it's your turn? Sweet. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna I'm gonna test as if this is real. So I would be, for example, hey Leeroy, go ahead. Can you whisper me the secret phrase? I mean, I know you already gave it to me, etc. But again, we're like role playing really quick as if this was you being the first time. So this is how I confirm that little extra step. In the upper right hand corner, there's a couple ways you can click. I think left click on. Actually, I don't have chats in there. You can just in the upper right hand corner above chat, there should be a little icon that looks like a little chat whisper box, and then you can just go at, and then start typing Leeroy, L-E-E-R. Let me see, is that gonna work? Leeroy Gaming, yeah. So. And start typing at Leeroy Gaming, and you'll see Leeroy Gaming stream with the icon. You can click on that, and then you can whisper me. Get out of here, cat. Yeah, so you can do the name too. I got the universe. I don't know if was that in open chat or not, but I got the hi. But I think that's just you calling me out in chat. I think you can also go /W. Let me see. Is that /W universal? I'm testing it out as well. Cat. Get down from there, cat. So did you get my message? Oh, bad side, make sure you put spaces between join, PS5, and assist. No, cat. How did you even get in here doing my recording? Yes, you did, bad side. You just need to put spaces. It needs to be like exclamation mark join space PS5 space assist. Like the example Abdul IE below. Yeah, Jethro, I'm farming for the hat. I need it for 2 of my builds. It's really frustrating that I can't get it to drop. I guess everybody has that. Okay, I'm inviting people for the run, the first run, by the way. Did you figure out the whisper universal? So again, I do want to confirm, guys, you can also whisper in chat, go /W space @ start typing Leeroy Gaming. It'll start like autofilling. Click to select space and do your message, just as if you're like messaging in an MMO or something. Cleasy getting your invite. I'm loving it. So again, the only thing I feel like I'm missing right now are the bots, the music bot, and that's going to be something I'm working on. I had a lovely time today. I was in the middle of, I was going to start recording a video and my mouse died on me, so I had to go to Best Buy in the middle of the day to get my thing replaced. Thank goodness I paid for the replacement plan, because this Logitech mouse was like $150 when I bought it, and oof, that would have been rough. We're going to run Coliseum, guys, because Cleasy is the sheezy, the real deal easy. I'm building him up. I call him Mini-Me. And yeah, the bad side, you're in the queue now. You did it correctly. I got, on my side, on the queue, it shows your name, PS5 assist. Cleasy, you are totally built up. Like, so if and when I decide to go to Twitch, you're going to be one of the people that's going to get one of those special badges. I found out I can like give like badges or like little emblems next to you guys' names somehow, where I can like put like VIP or like part of, it's going to be like my shock trooper squad. And so those are going to be my assist crew that when they do show up to chat, you know, you see that little emblem and like, okay, these guys are badasses, and they're part of my rotation. It's going to be beautiful. I'm a very creative type in my brain, so I'm already thinking like, oh man, this is going to be so thematic. It's going to be so thematic. It's going to make my builds look bland. Can't wait. So okay, and guys, for the new people, especially my OG people, if you can, when new people come in and are confused with commands in between the bots, help them out a little bit. Let them know what the command is, or just, you know, type it out so they see in chat the message. I would greatly appreciate it. So just like yesterday, I'm playing around. This is the variant of my Mechanist build, the one the video came out yesterday. It's the what I call the Moaning Spirits build, which ironically was named after the Spirit Hunter rifle that I'm not actually using right now, because this is like the high gear variant of the build if you got way too much gear. Goopy down. Yeah, that would be my first emote. Goopy, whether he realizes it or not, is immortalized on my streams. I think like any time we wipe, that would be the emotes that I would use, even if Goopy wasn't involved, because it's like so appropriate. Yeah, my only thing is I don't want to copy Moxie. I respect Moxie. I'm just very different than Moxie. He's got some cool music though. I just again, I don't want people showing like wait a minute, why are you like stealing his playlist? I'm not really stealing. I think he shares it or whatever, but like I kind of want to do my own thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's like young enough to where he could be my kid. I don't know. Kind of. And Jethro, you can, yeah. So Leeroy, the Leeroy, the Leeroy Gaming Badass Squad. I'm gonna name it something. Is not the same thing as a moderator, although I'm assuming they will have moderator privileges. I just don't want like the I don't like. Again, you guys are all helping out for free. Like I'm not gonna have expectations like, oh, I expect you to show up all the time. The idea for that are people that, again, most likely either kind of grew up with me as far as through my builds and playing with me, that if and when they show up, it's like, okay, I know I got part of the crew that can help out on the runs. That's A. And B, kind of gives you a little bit of that clout that, hey, you know, you've earned this. And then I'm sure there may be some people over time as this grows that will be just straight up moderators. Maybe they don't want to run that. Maybe they just like to, you know, be in the background and watch a stream. They don't want the pressure of performing, because, you know, there is a bit of that performance thing. If you're an assist and you suck on a run, like, hey, what's up, man? Just like, you know, Cleasy gave me crap the other night. It's like, hey, man, master student thing, hashtag, or overcoming the master kind of a thing. So that kind of pressure, I don't want to put that on people that don't want it. I'm gonna bring up the YouTube stream again. I'll be, and YouTube commenters, I am listening. For those that you don't know, I do stream to both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. It's not like a recast. It's like I'm actually actively communicating with both. But because we've been working out all the kinks on the bots that just got enabled today, I know I haven't gotten to comment to YouTubers yet. I will between runs though, and as best I can in between runs too. Of course, all this talking. Okay, you guys may or may not see my cat because she somehow got in here into my garage studio, and I can't get up out of my capsule while recording. What's up? She's probably hungry. I don't know if you guys can hear her meow or not. I can't because I have my headphone on, but she's like totally licking my hand right now, which is just, I'm trying to play here, girl. She may or may not get into the camera feed at some point. Okay, do not step on my soda. Thank you. Pusses be like, you know, those darn pussycats. Now, if you talk about my bullet damage, so right now I'm not running 100% because I'm kind of distracted. But this is not cat get off. Now she was actually messing with my screen, and that's where I draw the line. This is not a weapon damage build. So the only thing I care about when I shoot my gun is getting a headshot, and it does a big ol' AoE. It spreads with this weapon. It spreads burn as well as bleeding on the enemy, and that's what does all the damage. So, like, notice, like, it's not the crit, but now you see you have all these debuffs on them. Look at all those icons right there. We got toxic, we got freezing, we got bleed, we got it all on them, and that's the purpose. So don't worry, my DPS will be fine as long as you're not looking actual the damage spam from the bullets. That will be bad on an anomaly build. But again, that's the thing about this game that not everybody understands mechanically. The only time you're gonna have high bullet damage numbers is if you're playing a firepower build, which this is not. But my dots are gonna be through the roof. Obviously, mods have nothing to do with either or. So mods only scale level. This is why mods can be... So here's another tip for people that are new. So statistically, mods are equally effective. And when I say mods, sorry, I got to be more specific. Mods that do, like, say, on crit do X amount of damage, or on hit, or any of those that have a flat damage, they only scale off your gear level. Okay? So once you hit gear level 50, you're going to have the same exact damage before modifiers, and modifiers like vulnerability, etc., as everybody else. So this means they are equally viable with firepower builds as well as anomaly builds. But statistically speaking, they are much more efficient for your build for anomaly builds, because it provides a type of DPS that anomaly builds normally wouldn't. For firepower build, they don't rely on that. They rely on the bullets. So this is why on an anomaly build, you need something like kill streak, which will just increase your weapon firepower by a certain percentage, and that's going to scale way, way better. So this gun, for example, I would not run the way I do, and I'm going to show you right now. I'm running it with Wrath of Moloch and Ultimate Bone Trample. I would not run it like that on a firepower build. It would not be min-maxed. But for anomaly builds, it's absolutely amazing. And notice I'm literally just going, I'm critting, and I'm moving on. There you go, I just crit. Now there is a 3-second cooldown, so I have to be careful that sometimes you'll crit and it's like not ready to crit yet, if that makes sense. And I made this variant so that this build wasn't all about just spamming Howling Winds, which a lot of builds are. Like the more passive ones that don't want to rely on having to do crit shots and, you know, knowing how to aim. Especially good for consoles, because like Broodmother, you know, yes, you can get auto assist on the consoles, but that doesn't help you because it tries to hit like center frame or maybe low chest, but you need to like hit their armpit.
I think that's the last of the monsters, but that maniac isn't too happy about it.
Simonos89, good evening, good evening. Yes, what Jeffrey says, yeah, they help keep the DPS up while the other elements are down. And Justin Lawrence, oh, I'm so glad you're using Guild to start with firepower. Yeah, that's another thing. If you guys haven't seen my starter guides, I actually, regardless of whether you're gonna play anomaly or firepower, if it's your first character on any of the characters, start with a firepower build. You're just going to make your process, like the whole growing pain, easier. The anomaly builds are tremendously dependent on gear, which when you're just starting out is going to be difficult. So you kind of start out with firepower, then you graduate to the other builds. What am I shooting? What the heck? Is he like in the ground? I don't know if you guys seeing my screen. I mean, I think you are. He's like literally just kind of like laying in the ground. That was kind of funny. I think he was spawning out of the ground. And our freeze is so effective that and I don't know why I always pick the Coliseum when I'm kind of like warming up and talking to chat, because it slows us down. We may or may not make this time, depending how well Cleesy's performing here. I think we may have one more set of... I don't know if this is the last one or not. If this is the last one, we're okay. That's the other responsibility of the carry assists. Yeah, yeah, we have one. Yeah, I think we're gonna miss it. It's all right. We're having a good time. It's not easy, it's not perfect, but we do what we do. So to give a little hint to what's dropping tomorrow, You Mr. Torg fans out there are going to be very happy tomorrow. I unfortunately still have to actually, because I ran out of time today and had issues where I had to leave the house to get a new mouse, all that. I didn't get to do as much as I wanted on the video. So the video won't hit at 9 a.m. Pacific as normal tomorrow. It'll probably come a little bit later. Oh. It'll come a little later, but it will drop tomorrow after I do some editing when I get off of work.
The pod is ours.
What did we get? I mean, that was actually either really close either way. Silver, yeah, we didn't quite make it. I know that was really close. Yeah, close. Less than a minute, yeah. But we did it. It's all good. All right, let's take a quick look. I'm going to look at chat here. Jess on the Verge, yo, Leeroy, love the content. Just started Outriders yesterday and loved the techno after I did enjoy the Devastator. Yeah, the Devastator is the hardest to start on. I'm actually doing a build for the Devastator as we speak. Kui Yang, make sure you follow the instructions. Check the bots, the instructions for the CT15 carry. And then and I'll be checking you on queue. For my current build, so this build, it's a hybrid. As far as, I'll show my stats right now for as currently played. Yeah, so I feel like we did pretty good there. It just a little bit off. And now my cat is licking and trying to bite stuff on my gaming table. Ay. All right. Now let's take a look at, let me share stats. So I have my anomaly, this is again, remember, before procs and everything, 120K. My status power is basically 120%. I have 30% global cooldown. So right now what you'll see is I have cooldown skill. I don't have a status power on this piece. I probably want to get it. I'm waiting to get that hat, the Raiden hat, as a lot of people call him. This does have status power Inferno Seed. This is another reason why the Inferno Seed rifle is really, really good for this build. You have status power on the chest, status power on the legs. And then I don't have it on the gloves currently. So I may or may not change cooldown reduction into status power on here potentially. And then I have it on the boots. So this is pretty optimized. And when I swap over to the even the handguns, they have status power as well. Yeah, it happens, you know. Sometimes, like, we could have definitely gotten it if I tunneled it a little harder, but you know, we keep things a little low stress. Okay, let me see what we have available. You know what? We're gonna do. Let me see how big the list is. Three. All right. Leeroy, I'm making an executive decision. We're gonna do a scorched land together right now. I'm gonna give you a second run so we can get you to gold. Let's do this, and then we're gonna rotate somebody else in. Yeah, Cleese, that one for 3-player is a little tough. Hey, May 327. Awesome, May. Make sure you follow the instruction.
I spotted some pipes leading to a dried-up lake near the caravel.
I'm really glad you're enjoying all the detailed guides. That's kind of my MO. Welcome to the family. Yeah, it definitely scales. It's not easy. And like we kind of make it look easy, guys, like just beating it with almost getting gold. The scaling is quite brutal. Like 2 players, we would have gotten that no problem, and it was nothing against me or Cleasy. It just the scaling is really, really, really rough. And remember, we are carrying a person. It's not like we're 3 people. Thank you for the follow. It's not like we're like a 3-man team. And that's the whole point here. Don't get me wrong. Like there's 0 pressure for Leeroy to do high damage. So when you get carried, there's going to be no shaming. Our whole goal is to be good enough to where we can carry people and help people that need help. So I don't know if you guys saw just the sickening thing that's going on where people are like either dropping people or even worse, dropping them right before the loot. Total a-hole moves. Like I want this community to be the opposite of that. And again, I kind of joke around that like we are Devastator friendly because they're the ones right now that get the short end of the stick. And that really sucks. Especially imagine just like you're just like you need help, you queue up, you're brand new to the game, and you notice, wait a minute, I get in a group and you've been kicked, and there's no chat. So you're like, hey, what did I do wrong? And that could kill the experience for people. People might quit the game saying, what? How toxic is this community that I haven't even like done poorly? I haven't had a chance to play this game, and you've already kicked me just because I'm a Devastator. Like it's like racism except like classism. It's really puts a really bad taste in my mouth, guys. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels that way. Let me know in chat though what you guys think. Oh, technically, I just realized I was playing over a different build. I gotta change my handgun. Weź kota, proszę. Wziąłeś? Kotek, okej, nie rozmawiaj, bo tutaj są ludzie na telewizji, ale weź kota. Did I just blow you guys' mind? That's some Polish I just busted out there. I'm totally a mole by, people can fly. Put out there to be a good PR stunt for them. I'm kidding, but wouldn't it be awesome if it was? Like let's like get some influencers and like put them out there to help people out, so that like people aren't as mad at the game at us. That would be really funny. Let's make sure they're all Polish so we can like represent. Devil Demon, I thought I was in the Twilight Zone for a second. Yeah, I've had people totally wig out in the past. They're like, wait, what? Is he speaking in tongues? Like something like that. Oh yeah, let me swap my pistols. So I have a pistol that I use for this build that also lowers their resistances, which is kind of a big deal. And I got a min-max now. I have status, power, and skill leech, which is phenomenal. Because again, we really don't care about its damage. We want it to be automatic, so so it spreads the debuff to as many people as possible. And again, some of these changes are gonna be, you're gonna see them reflected and explained in the newer builds I'm doing. Justin, yeah, it can be. One of the builds I'm building for Devastator will definitely have bleed in it. There's a couple things I'm doing that's really, really fun. And again, my one thing I have up my sleeve is some of my creativity. So I don't want to kind of tip my hand too much what I'm doing. Also, some of it is still in testing, so there is a chance that when it gets to absolute min-maxing potential, it doesn't work out. And if that happens, then obviously I have to disband. I had to do that one build so far I was making. I thought it was going to be so good, and just paper damage versus reality damage wasn't adding up, so I had to take it back to the drawing board. So if I'm being like kind of vague sometimes, it's for a reason. But just know that if you want stuff that's a little different, sometimes a lot different, this is the place to be. Oh, wow, Justin. So you worked with the Polish Army of Afghanistan. So that's awesome. So not everybody knows, when it came to Afghanistan, Poland had a tremendous hand in helping out. So the stats were like Canada sent over like a tiny portion, obviously the UK. But outside of that, when it came to the EU, the Polish Army, when it was fighting over there and assisting America, huge help. I'm so proud of my countrymen over there. Even though I'm a U.S. citizen, but I mean, I still think of them as my countrymen. My homeland, or whatever you want to call it. Zim. Apply directly to the armpit. Let's get that debuff on him. Spray and spray that one. Spray and spray this one. There we go. 6 seconds of debuff. And so you lower the resistance just so that you can get the most out of your turret damage, your dot damage. Also, I don't know if it lowers the cooldown from when they can be frozen again or not. I haven't been able to kind of test it reliably. I mean, it would make sense if it did, but it might just be that you do more damage of anomaly. I don't know. Either way, it's worth it if you can put it on a build without sacrificing too much. But look at all those. I don't know if you guys can see. I know it gets a little crazy on screen, but we got such insane debuffs on these monsters. Like, it'll stack the whole bar eventually, and like they've got everything. Like frozen, all 3 dots. We'll get vulnerability on there. I guess weakness is the only thing we're not technically applying right now. All right, Ginger Prime. You live in Merca. I'm always free this weekend.
There's a pod here. Damn thing.
Oh, nice. Are you Captain Ginger? Are you in relation to being is that commentary related to be a moderator, etc., or are you just thinking in general? And hi, Zayn and PC. Welcome to the stream. Have I mentioned 800 times to you guys how much I love this run right here? It just feels so good in so many ways. The first area is a little, monsters get a little bit all over the place, but I don't know, I love this theme, and then like the whole water reseeding and stuff. It's so cool. got this? You got this. All right, I'm moving on. Yeah, so COVID related, like my wife and I were supposed to go back to Poland. We were gonna do it. We got married over 10 years ago, but we're gonna do a church wedding in Poland, and then basically we had people flying in from all over the world, all that stuff, and COVID not only canceled it, the hotel we were gonna have the reception at got converted into emergency hotel for like doctors, so they wouldn't have to be around their families in case they got contracted COVID. So they literally, the government like bought out or rented out this giant hotel to help them out. So we had to cancel everything. It was just, you know, obviously everybody suffered. I don't like, oh me or my, but like just relating to like, you know, working hand in hand and helping people and stuff. I'm just glad they actually refunded our airline tickets, because we're like we can't travel. Like our whole thing got canceled. And at first they were being a little, you know, pains in the butts about it. But then like once the COVID got really bad, they're like, all right, yeah, you know, we should probably refund you. And they did. Bedtime for me. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Sea camp. And come back again. You come back here. Come on, silly enemies. Wow, am I not? There you go. It took me long enough to crit on that one. Those little buggers, for whatever reason, are a little tricky. You'd figure they have a normal spot for critting, but they don't. Ooh, the baka I'm mad at you, Justin. Yeah, let me get I don't even know where you are, Cleezy. Are you on the other side of the map doing stuff? Finding stuff over there? I'm assuming you are. Oh, I see you. You're way over there. You're good. We're good. I'll handle Big Mama over here. All right, should be last batch, guys. Oh, F COVID. Yes, I think we did. Any derogatory terms connected to COVID, I think should be appropriate, but at the same time, you know, in case we get any kiddos watching. I don't know if like kiddos should be watching this game anyway. It's a little much probably, but it's like blowing up corpses, all that. That's fine. And the game that dropped F bombs, ironically, right? There we go. She's down. It's all over but the crying at this point. Finish him! One little guy up there, I think. We'll finish him off with my pistols. Say hello to my little friends! Yeah! Oh, one more. Oh, there we go. What? Let's see here. I'm gonna check out chat. There's that gold we were talking about.
And as a bonus, we can all start bathing.
All right, and by the way, let's see here. Next.
That water's gonna be a lifesaver, Outrider.
Dorsey, you're gonna be up. Well, you see the message should pop up in a second. Good job, team. Nice run. Nice clean run.
Outrider detected. Access granted.
And Dorsey, if you're still there, whisper me the code. Whoa. That looked for a second like we got a bunch of legendaries, but I don't think it was the opposite. They were just like the coloration messed with me. Aww. Bueller. Oh, on Instagram. You know what? That works too. I got rid of the... I'm gonna have to update all my stuff. I'm gonna try and keep it in the chat in the future only to so there's less tabbing around, but let me take a look. Thank you. This is all a learning experience for me here. There are the requests. Awesome. There's okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you for following the rules. Awesome, Dorsey. Cool. Let me get exited out of here. All right, Leeroy, as always, awesome run. If I can get you to cycle out for now, and we're gonna get Dorsey in. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, sometimes the RNG can really kick your butt, guys. Like even running CT15. So when people say, "Oh, I'm running CT12s or 13s," and I'm struggling, yeah, the struggle is real. RNG gods are pretty cruel in this game. All right, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna message you the code. Let me see. Let me make sure we have something set up here. I'm gonna really cycle through because I don't really like any of these for the carry. And then I'll get you the code, but don't enter it quite yet, okay? Well, I'll message you in a second. Yes, the game are really messing with our feeling. Yeah. I mean, I've been farming and helping people day in, day out, trying to get like one item in particular also. And it happens. Again, the more you think about it, the less like you're going to get it. I did get a cool firepower build item finally. I finally got the I'll show which item I'm talking about. It's a helmet. It gives you Kingslayer. That's the mod that it provides. Because that's like, I'm like, that's one thing that's been evading me. So let me like show that off in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Here's the helmet. It's called Ivory and Bone. Disappointed. I'm not a fan on the rolls on it. It has bonus firepower and close range, is fine, but I'm not a fan of healing received. But what you care about is that Kingslayer. Critical hits on elites increase firepower by 32,000 for 6 seconds. That's solid. And looks ridiculously cool. All right, we're going to reset one more time. Gives me a chance to check chat a little bit. Jethro, need to work on my pyro and get to end game so I can have it available for you. Yeah, it's a pyro. Can you accept really quick, Cleasy, so we can recycle? The pyro would be because of all the, it stacks really well. Obviously, you have other pyro builds too. That would be a really fun build. And my build buffs anomaly builds for the group as well. I would agree that would be an amazing build. Oh, and Leeroy, you're 100%. You're welcome. As always. Oh my god, we are getting the worst picks right now. We're gonna go one more time. Starglaive is another one that I found like I can 2-man it very easily, but 3-man's I don't know why it gets so tight. For 3-mans on Stargrave, you would think it wouldn't be that bad. You want to have them both. You don't either or. You want to stack Kingslayer with Bloodlust. Wow. All right. We'll do another Scorched Land with I won't complain about that. Scorched Land is fun and fun to watch. All right, let me give that code. Generate game code. I'm sending it to you right now in Instagram. I'm just checking some of the Instagram messages from you guys really quick. Sorry, I'm a little quiet there. All right, we're all in. Let me just do a quick check run through, make sure I'm not running out of room. Okay, I did a big inventory clear out right before I started all these runs because I was so sick of having overflow. So I got it nice and clean in preparation for Saturday, especially when I'm gonna definitely have to pace myself. Pun intended. Puns are always intended. If it sounds like a dad joke, it's probably a dad joke. And I'm so OCD, just irritated right now on my stream OBS that it keeps telling me we have 0 viewers. I like watching that number fluctuate. because I see my YouTube, but it's not allocating to Twitch for some reason. I'm sure I did something to glitch it out when I was working with the bots. Oh, my luck. All right, let's rock and roll, gentlemen. All right, you guys are talking about builds. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Leeroy. Oh, wow. Okay. Leeroy has donated $50. Thanks for the carries and the content you create. You make the gaming community a happy place. I mean, wow, 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 wow. That is a ridiculously generous support. And the comment, honestly, that means absolutely a world to me, guys. Just, again, in this crappy world, we're trying to make it a little bit better. Oh, hold on. It looks like you got disconnected. We're going to wait for you to rejoin. Are you able to reuse the same code there? To get back in? Hopefully you didn't completely crash the system, which could have happened. So we're going to wait for Dorsey for a second. I keep forgetting I need to get in on these and then invite them once we get here. I don't know what it is with the game still being buggy. When you zone over into the expeditions, consoles sometimes struggle. If I have them join right into the expedition, it's not a problem. Yes, hype commit. Yeah. I don't know how to do like those. I guess I can just make a hype command and add emoticons. I'm learning. If you guys noticed, I just got the bots going and these I'm learning every single stream. I'm learning something new. Eventually, I'll have hide emojis and whatever, all that stuff. But little bit by little. And then let's see here. Somebody signed up for assist. Cool, awesome. So Bad said I'm going to get you in on this very next one for assisting. Cleasy has been amazing as always. And I think you were here when I was talking about my Leeroy gaming army. I'm on my little shock trooper team that I'm gonna figure out how to do icons for and stuff for the people that help with carries. The few, the proud. I guess what do they call the people in this game that we are? We're like forgetting the name of it. Not the changed, but there's a term that the game uses for people that transform to get these special powers. I'm probably just gonna call the Leeroy Gaming Shock Troopers or something. Probably something Star Wars related. Or I love Star Wars, obviously. Altered. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube chat. Oh, and both chats. Yeah, altered sounds weird. Like, it's not as catchy. Gotta have something way cooler than that. Now, let me take, for those of you that have been doing Twitch for a long time, and again, for reference, I've been doing Twitch kind of semi-seriously for now the second week now. I'm guessing like badges and all that, that's all like, you have to be partner or what's the other one? The thing that I already qualify for, the Twitch affiliate, which is kind of a joke. But am I correct in thinking that I can't do any of that cool stuff unless I join the dark side? Yeah, it does fit the game. The fact the game is altered but not quite complete. A bad experiment, but still very, very fun. And Paul Barcelos, love your guides. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Mocklock, thank you. Yeah, you know what? It's been a joy. Like today, because of everything that happened, like I'm going off like 2.5 hours of sleep, but that's not going to keep me out of stream. Oh, it's not definitely not a joke. Don't get me wrong. Like, people don't realize, like, it's the 3 simultaneous, like, average viewers. Like, when I first looked at that, they said, oh, 3 viewers. I've had 3 viewers. No, it's like over the course of the thing, you have to average 3 viewers, which is easier said than done. It's like, you know, I'm sure it's how it feels with YouTube subscribers. I look at all these website or channels that have like 150,000, 1 million, and then I'm like, I was so proud when I got 100. I mean, I lost it pretty much when I hit 1,000 finally. These are like tiny numbers compared to my competitors, but like it's a big deal to me. So trust me, I get it. How you feel like, oh man, getting Twitch affiliate. What I meant, it's not a big deal. It's like we don't get much from it. Like they get the benefit. Like they get my likeness. They basically own me and tell me I cannot, I can't record, I can't simulcast with YouTube, which is a bit of a problem right now because I really like YouTube. I get a lot of people coming from YouTube, you know, and now there's ways that people can, you know, give back with like super chats and stuff. So it's not like they're alienated where they can't support me if they don't want to. And it just, so really the only thing that I feel like I really am missing is like the emoticons and like those like features and the heist and all those little fun little games, the 8-ball. Like the cosmetic stuff. Like I want the cosmetic stuff really bad. Really bad. Because, and especially I want a way to be able to, and if anybody knows if there's any extensions that maybe I can add to my panels that don't require me to be an affiliate or partner, where I can do stuff to make, you know, my VIPs, my regulars stand out, because I definitely want a way to show the people that show up consistently and that help out or to assist on these runs. I want a way to show you guys off. Christopher Joseph, thank you so much for following. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the crew. FPP side. Is that actually a thing? I mean, I know it's being kind of joking, but like, I mean, is this like a meme? Is there something for like showing off? I don't mean me showing off me. I mean definitely showing off, like giving credit, like not me showing me off, me showing off those that have been really cool to the channel as far as helping out with the runs and stuff. And moderators and stuff like that. You know, anybody that ends up being a moderator, I want to make sure they look extra cool. Let's see, Ginger's talking about video editing is not difficult to learn if you want to go that road. So I'm not sure what you're referencing there, I'm sure there's a question. You know, the thing, as somebody that kind of learned how to video edit myself, it can be daunting at first. Like I use Premiere Pro, and the first time I opened that software, I was like, what in the world am I looking at? But I use Skillshare. Like, you know, it's kind of weird. If I ever get a sponsor, I'd love for it to be Skillshare, because I absolutely adore that platform for like self-learning things. Like I said, I learned Premiere Pro by myself using Skillshare. And while I'm not like magical at it, I do all my video editing. So you see all the like graphics and the music and the different cuts and stuff. You know, that's all Premiere Pro. And I can make it look relatively pretty good. I'm sure if I was more of an artist, I could make it even better.
There's a part.
I love Premiere Pro just because, I mean, it's like the gold standard industry. The question is whether you can get it at a reasonable price. Like, because oddly, because I'm a student, I get the student rate, which is like $30 a month. And it's not cheap. Don't get me wrong, but it is amazingly good. And you get all the other suites with it, like Photoshop, etc. And I just recently started messing with there's a thing for the audio. So I learned how to loop like a minute and a 30-second clip and basically have it auto transform to be any length you want, which is awesome. Because again, I just recently started messing with audio, like music tracks in my videos. Never did that before until about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. But I'm totally addicted doing those little highlight reels at the beginning of my builds now, where I do like a minute and a half or two of like a cut up little clip, not a clip show, but technically like a highlight reel with some like dope music. That I really like having. I enjoy that. And I thought about having like 10 or 15 seconds, but I said, you know what? It wouldn't be me if it wasn't extra long. Hey, Jethro. Yeah, get some rest, man. I know it's late for you. I appreciate the individuals that show up extra late at night to come watch, have a good time, support the channel, all that. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. The only question is how amazing as far as how long will we be going. This guy is on fire. That's why you duck and roll.
The flood's cleared up.
Impale. Hey, Ali 280. It is very, very cool. I mean, just the way it looks. Man, it makes you like Vlad the Impaler. I think I found a mod recently, like lets you, it impacts like 3 creatures or something, which is pretty cool. And again, I haven't worked it into a build, but I love all the elemental damage that we're doing to these guys. It feels so satisfying. Woo-hoo-hoo! Anybody like Popeye's chicken here? Because we got a big giant order come on. Oh yeah. Popeye's chicken. Coming to an Enoch near you. Where is your head? Oop. Where's your head at? I do love these big guys right here because they have such an easy crit shot in their head. It's like literally the biggest crit box you'll ever see. It's beautiful. They're like the polar opposite of the brood mothers as far as crit boxes. They must be what they use to train stormtroopers when they, you know, teach them how to shoot. Like, we swear this is as hard as it's gonna get, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Let's get that armpit going. There we go. What? Next. That's the joke, Ali 280. They can't hit anything. That's why I am insinuating the hitbox for crits is so big on that elite right there that like it's impossible to miss. Even a stormtrooper could do it. Clearly, whoever coded the snipers in this game. Hold on. I was trying to multitask reading that message. Did not work out. Yippee-ki-yay, cowboys. Good job. Another CT15 in the books.
All right, Zahidi. I found one of our pods. And as a bonus, we can all start...
With 8 minutes to spare.
Excellent. That water's gonna be a
Come on, no whammies, no whammies, guys. Make us rich. Let's give everybody cross your fingers for legendaries. So Dorsey can get hooked up. Hustler Maniac. Love it. Let me see. I get that message. $10 donation. Love it that you help the young Padawans. You know what? Somebody's got... Oh, we got legendaries. 2 legendaries. Oh, man, that's some good karma right there. Woo! You get a legendary. You get a legendary. You get a legendary. You get a legendary. Explosive temper. I don't even know what that is. Of course, did I get another wicker? I think I've got like 16 wickers. Woo, 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 woo. Hustler, you are a true hustler. I love it. Every time you it feels so good when I can when you guys get those legendaries at the end of these runs, especially when it's your first time running with me. I don't know if it feels as amazing for you guys as it does for me, but I absolutely love it. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, just give them legendaries. I don't even need to get one, but please give it to them. That was beautiful. Man, Mr. Shobus, you did very, very well. Love it. All right. Let's go through gear. All right, let me push on through. So next up is going to be, let's see here. So for assist, bad side, it's your turn to assist. And then next on the order, guys, we have, we're going to do Ginger, and then Universal Comics, you're going to be up after that. Just to let you know, as long as you're still in chat. So I'm pushing those 2 through. Let me go through my loot really quick. And as always, thank you, Cleasy. You are amazing. A gem of this world. Yes, I know, Bad said. We've had bad luck with the console joining for you. Let me get you guys taken care of. Give me a second. I'm just going to clear out really quick. Okay. Zane PC, I'll wait Saturday to queue up. My build is so unoptimized for multiplayer right now. I get you. And remember, guys, if you're taking a carry spot, it absolutely does not matter if you're optimized or not. That spot, the carry spot, if you want to test out a build, it's a perfect way to do it, because I balance it around the runs that I choose when we have a heavy carry. I base it around you doing basically 0 DPS. If you do DPS, awesome, but if you don't, it's okay. And sometimes you can try to do DPS, but if you're not geared up enough, you're just not going to do it, and that's okay. Ginger, you don't. You do not. So, obviously, for those of you that have run with me before or know me well, the protocol for messaging me is only for people I don't have on my friend list. If I don't know you by, if I don't have a nickname for you, or if I have a nickname for you, you're probably pretty good. Ginger Commander. Thank you, Leeroy. Yes, they are legit, 100% authentic. Made in America. Even though I was not. Yeah, no, definitely be Saturday. There's going to be ample time, guys, on Saturday. It's going to be at least... Oh, my God. I am having the worst rolls right now on these. My goal is to squeeze in 2 more runs for... and the idea would be Vayme would assist in the next one. And Universal Comics would be the carry. After this one is the goal. And then I have to get ready for work. But let me see here. Yay! Here we go. I wanted to do this one because it's nice and it's just a little bit faster. All right, here we go. Invite's going out. Here we go. Ginger incoming. Work. Such language. Yeah. Oh. You do okay? Okay, that's not a problem. I'll see. Let me see if I can get you in. But thank you for correcting it, because that's kind of an important detail. Did you guys both get my invites? Badlands, did you get it? And I did just call you Badlands, not Bad Side. I kind of like that. Welcome to the Badlands, Bad Side Edition. Words, letters, overrated. Carry assist. Well, if you ask League of Legends players, they would say, big difference, my friend. I love this queue system now that I can't believe I just found out that's a thing yesterday. How fancy. Carrot Biles, Leeroy, yo, call me daddy with my big dose. Big DOS. I like it when you call me Big Papa. Put your hands in the air if you the Outlander player. Ice, ice, baby. Power to your mother. Get it? Brood mother. Oh my God. Did I work in a Vanilla Ice dad joke into this stream? I did. Hilarious to me anyway. Oh man. I love doing this. This is so much. I hope you guys enjoy this even a quarter as much as I do. Because if you do, then this must be an amazing experience for you guys, because I have such a blast doing these runs with you guys. Oh, I love the sound of the Gatling gun. It feels like we're in like Predator. Come on, bad side, get to the chopper. They're coming. Yeah, it burns. It's not a tumor.
Weird.
So I don't know if I shared this with you guys, but the blurp mod, I don't know if you noticed, we actually do have the blurp integration. It should be anyway, as part of the components. So one of my ideas is to do like custom blurps where I'll work on just getting the voiceover just right. So people can do the little blurp sounds, but have me do different sayings that people can utilize and do spend a little, I don't know, whatever you spend on it. So yeah. And again, I don't even know if that you have to have the special feature to enable it. I just added it because it looked cool. But I like the idea that you can do like custom little sound bites, and then people could like pay like 50 cents or $1 or something to play them. That'd be a lot of fun. On the to-do list, amongst many other things, to make this stream better and better, because every day, in every way, I get better and better. Good point, Planet 9, as far as the crit builds being extra rough on console players. Oh man, that looks painful. Whew. Yeah, what makes it complicated is the fact that the crit spots are not consistent in this game, like with like Call of Duty, which is always headshots. Here it's all over the place, which just runs amok. It's also why a lot of my builds, you'll notice, are not crit-based. Like this variable I'm playing is crit-focused, but I play on, PC. And when I focus, I'm relatively good at aiming. Sometimes I'm just like so distracted I kind of am not, but it's really rough on console players, so that's why, and I'm assuming a big portion of the players on consoles, especially those that get this like for free because of Xbox Pass. So I like making builds that don't require crits. And because everybody wants to feel special, everybody wants to feel like they can kill stuff. And if you're failing because you can't crit regularly, that's not fun. That's how people end up quitting. And that makes Leeroy sad. Come on, armpit. Get that armpit. See, like, it's so unintuitive to try and crit an armpit. this dungeon is also really good, Expedition really good for the Gatling gun, because so many times you don't gotta move anywhere as you move like 2 feet a minute. All you gotta do is like stand there and blow things up until that happens. Gotta dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Yep. Love it when these guys, like, just one guy hangs out in the back, like, hiding from you. Where the heck are you? Expose that head. Come on. Oh. Or get impaled by a friend. Okay, that works too. Let's see here. Bat said, yeah, I'm kill shot heavy, so I don't get the kills. Yeah, that's another thing. Kill shots builds are tough for multiplayer. I just, straight up, you'll notice my builds, I never do kill shots. Ever. I don't think a single build has a kill shot. Because they can be amazing, but the problem is it's incompatible with multiplayer. So I like all my builds to be at least viable multiplayer. And again, unfortunately, kill shots are not. Oh, let me rephrase that. You can still be viable, but it just feels really bad when your teammates kill your kill shot build.
Well, is it triggering the storm?
Yep. That's actually one of my builds I'm working on. Zane NPC. I think I actually may, now that I have Kingslayer, I may have the build ready for it. It's just not a huge priority for me to bring it out quite yet. I got some that I'm more excited about when it comes to one second, gentlemen. Gonna focus for a quick split second here. But only split second. We don't want to overdo this thinking. It's dangerous. These guys are living a lot longer today. Stop it. Just stop living. Alright, the big mamas are in town. Cool, cool, cool. Took them long enough to come out to play today. Good, they're together. That's why we like them. Family matters right here. Come on, little buddies. Come on, crit shot. Where's your crit shot? There we go. Woo woo! Choo 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 choo!
Outrider, there's a storm coming your way.
There's a well here. Spewing anomalies.
Good job,
energy
guys.
Creating the storm. That's what's causing the vibration.
At least I know I haven't completely lost my mind. Now get out of there.
Let me check chat real quick.
Detected. Access granted.
Sabatha says, since Bloopy is already immortalized. Ooh, ooh, legendaries. Fighter, ooh, at least 2 legendaries, guys. Ooh, Fighter's Mask. I don't know if I have that one yet. Legendaries, legendaries. Everybody get legendaries. So since Bloopy is already immobilized, what if we call the loyal people who assist Bloop Squad? That way Bloop down emotes goes with it. Oh, I like that. The Bloop Squad. That is good. That is a good inside joke. Bloop Squad. I think I may put that on the list. We may have to vote on it. But I kind of like the Bloop Squad. I'm making a note of it right now, actually. VIP ideas. Bloop Squad. I don't know if some people would be like, wait, what? That sounds kind of odd. It would definitely be an inside joke. Let's see here. Vi, man. You know, I love it, people. You got to strive for it, baby. Got to strive for it. All right. Let me see here. How are we on time? We're okay. Universal Comics, you are going to be up. Goopy, goopy, goopy. Can't you see? For every great Jedi, the journey starts as a little Padawan. You know what? You know what I think, Vayman? I think you got it in you. I think you can become part of the Goop Squad too, if you try really hard. But we'll have to start with a carry. All right. It all begins with a copyright. It all began with a carry. long ago. All right, Captain Ginger, do me a favor. Let me get Universal in. Yep, he needs the code. Thank you for sending that message. I'll get that to you right now. That's cool. It, like, popped up a little thing. Oh, and Vayman, guys, is there a command in Twitch where somebody can type in to verify that they're on the list? I don't know off the top of my head. Can anybody share that? Because that Vayman asked me that question in Instagram. And I don't know the answer to that. Where did that chat go? Oh, there it is. It was all right. I'm sending you the code right now, Universal Comics. Don't enter it quite yet. Don't join quite yet until I get the things queued up. So I'm gonna try and re-queue that. Did you want to carry one more time? Bad side, or did you want Cleezy to go? I'm cool either way. Who wants to do what? I'm gonna try and roll that arc. I wanna make sure. I wanna try and make sure we get Vayman before I go to work. I'm gonna have to go into overtime for that, guys. Overtime's gonna have to happen for me to get it, but that means I need to re-roll probably Arcway, so I'm not running too late. For every great Jedi, a stale movie popcorn is sold for $11. Hey, we're all about encouraging each other here, guys. We're all on the same team, quite literally. Yeah, you got a bad side. And I'll let you know as soon as you can join Universal. Okay, good. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Okay. As soon as we start loading in. All right, Universal Comics, go ahead. You can go ahead and use your code to join as soon as you're ready.
Sensed a deep, humming noise reverberating from deep within the forest.
Hey, Vayman, it's all good. I think I'm going to be fine. You've been waiting all night. To be honest, call it a character flaw, but like, if you want, but I don't know. I tend to put others in front of me. And I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Assuming we don't face plant this right now. Oh, Magnus. Is that your real? Tell me that's your real life name. Magnus is one of my favorite names ever. I've been trying to talk my wife into having one of my sons be called Magnus. That's like Magnus Vermagnuson, one of the greatest strongmen in history. Inspired me when I was training in my younger days, like hardcore lifting. Such a powerful name. Magnus. I think I've talked enough about Magnus, but it's a really cool name. If I didn't mention it. I tell him about his name, or you were going to ask about Magnus Vermagnuson? Universal Comic, aka Universal Commando. Yep. One little quality of life feature I really love about this game, nobody really talks about it, is in multiplayer, when you beat a section, it auto-reses people. Which is, I know it's not like a huge deal, but that's really nice, especially when you're carrying people. If they die, you don't have to waste time like running over to res them. They're just able to get back up and move on. It's nice. It's one of those little things that, you know, I appreciate. Plus, corpses get sticky, and I try not to touch them, you know, so better if they rise up themselves. Yeah, moving on. Nice and fast. Oh, thanks, Vay, man.
The gate opened. Nice view.
You know, I'm one of those people that does really well with positive reinforcement.
An obelisk mechanism in the middle. Could be the way forward.
Rude Foxes, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome to the crew. Let's see, Xanax says I'm probably gonna call you Xanax, as I guess I'm gonna probably accidentally start calling you that. Just rolls off the tongue. My favorite solo quality of life is getting cooldown reset when you open the next. Yes, I like that too. And it doesn't mess with your stuff. So like, I know for blight builds that's a big deal. Get a free refresh. Don't you get your ammo refilled too? It's like the game doing a courtesy flush. You know what I mean? Because some of the other elements of this game can stink coming to the bugs, so yeah, I said it. What are you gonna do about it? Too funny. Doesn't it roll under the tongue? I mean, I guess, I don't know. Maybe just swallow it. Either way, we be rolling. But I know you don't apply it directly to the forehead. That I know for sure. That'll be Brain Axe. Too fun, too fun. Nie rozmawiaj, jestem... Nie rozmawiaj teraz. It's the final countdown. Do 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 do. Heading into the final map, gentlemen, right here. Pleasey. Heading out for the night. Great stream. Awesome. Yeah, thank you for coming as always. Yeah, see you in the morning. Yeah. I'm literally going to be getting off work and coming back to stream immediately as soon as I get home. 9 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, baby. I'll be here. Oh. There's that overtime alarm going off. Batumus 30, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to have some sort of like emote or something when we go overtime. It's like, we are going into extra minutes in regulation. This overtime is sponsored by Skillshare. I mean, I wish. Maybe one day. That'd be cool if I had like a corporate sponsor for the stream or something, and I could be like specifically put the overtime as part of it. That'd be kind of cool. A man can dream, right? Brought to you by Tampax. For the 1.8% of my viewers that are female. And for those that suck so bad that they are just straight up PU beep and they need a Tampax. Your store could sponsor you. Do you actually is Universal Comics like a comic store? Like is yours like a business Twitter account or whatever? I'd be like, I'll be back. I gotta go to Universal Comics. Don't want to get stuck in a corner. I pretended to box enough to know that. Never get stuck in a corner. Never ends well. Hey Stanley Jeffries, I play on PC, but we carry both. So right now we got people on consoles. I believe both people actually in this run are on consoles that that are being carried and or assisting, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we are definitely in overtime time right now. But welcome to the stream. Nice to have you. All right. Sweet, sweet. Oh, that's awesome. You know what? I love comic gaming hobby stores.
Outrider,
I'm a big board
there's a
gamer. I don't
storm
know if you can
coming
see
your
my,
way.
actually my camera
Doesn't
probably
well
zoomed
here.
in.
Spewing
I have
anomaly energy. It's
probably
creating
about 200 to
discord.
300
That's
board
what's causing
games.
the vibration.
At least I know I haven't completely lost
Big
my
into
mind.
board gaming.
Now get out of there.
Access granted.
Love comics too. Although it's been a while. Oh, we got legendary. Ooh, funeral pyre. That's always a fun one. Oh, we got at least one. Oh, dude, we got two legend. Man, that's 3 times in a row, guys, that we've gotten 2. Man, knock on wood, but that is amazing. Man, that's whoo. That's 18 legendaries for the group, guys, over these last 3 runs. Speaking of which, Veimei, are you? Let me see. Are you PlayStation? Your Xbox. I'm gonna send you a code. Send me a whisper real quick, and I'll send that over to you. What time are we at? Oh, it's cutting close, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get out of this run. I'm gonna get you in. Are you sticking around for the carry bad side, or am I running just by myself? Oh, okay, gotcha. Phone died. You know it. You know it. Glad I could count on you. Like a good neighbor, Leeroy is there, and so is the bad side. Brought to you by State Farm. See, I'm like totally practicing for like the sponsor callouts. You know, once we get like an extra 500 viewers, maybe maybe we'll get a sponsorship. All right, let me see where we are right now. All right, let me re-roll really quick. And then we will get Vayman in. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Universal Comics, and definitely come for more. More than happy to provide more in the future.
Jana, I need your help.
/W space, and then do the @ symbol and start typing Leeroy Gaming Stream, and it'll like auto populate. So very similar to like whispering and MMO. I guess MMOs only do tells. They do /T. So this is /W, but pretty close. /W, and then space. And then instead of just typing my name, do the @ sign, and then start typing Leeroy Gaming, and you'll see like an autofill option pop up above. Once you type like Leeroy and then like GA, and then click on that, and then in your chat it'll be like the new type in. Hope that makes sense. All right, cool. We got Arcway queued up, so we'll invite you as soon as I can. Oh, that'd be kind of really, really cool. That would be amazing. Hit me up. If you want to seriously talk about something like that, email me on my my business email for this channel. It's Leeroy Gaming Channel at Gmail, I believe. Let me see here. Let me double check, because I know I recently changed it to sound more. Yeah, it's Leeroy Gaming Channel at gmail.com. If you're serious about it, we can chat, and I'm totally open to that. All right, let me get that code for... All right. Here, I'm going to message you, Vayme, because I can do it. Oh, there it is. What is this, badge? Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right, 1 second. Okay, Vayman, I just sent you a. Did you get that? I just sent you the code. Awesome. All right, come on board. Overtime. Oh, look at that. I got 2 funeral pyres in my inventory now. That's kind of funny. I didn't even realize. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I mean, you technically can stay here, but you might get a little bored staring at like a offline screen. All right. So as soon as Vayme comes in, we will be, ladies and gentlemen, starting the final run of the night. Really, really happy you guys are here. Hi, John G. You're almost there as far as the info. So if you guys didn't get a run today, I'll be back tomorrow in the morning, 9 a.m. Pacific. And don't forget, this Saturday is my big 1,000 subscriber stream celebration. It's now, because I think we're at 1,300 plus subscribers, now going to be 13 hours long. It's going to start at 9 a.m. Pacific and going to go however long our subscribers support it, meaning for every 100 subscribers I have, by then it's going to be an extra hour. So if we hit 1,400, it'll be 4. 1,500, it'll be 15 hours, and so forth. So that's what's going to be happening. I'm going to be doing a live giveaway using the bots. So we're going to be giving away some really sweet Leeroy Gaming swag, t-shirts, mugs, all out of pocket from me to kind of say thank you. There's going to be, if you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. What I'm going to be having is it's going to be called Members with Merch. And there's going to be a little channel where people can take a picture of themselves wearing the merchandise from Leeroy Gaming channel and representing. I got my t-shirts and mugs on the way. So as soon as I get those, not only am I going to be wearing those on stream, I'm also going to be posting the pictures there. So I think that'd be really fun for those people that like stuff like that and like getting merch. It's a cool way we can kind of show off and build a community even more. And again, I love my logo. I'm a little bit biased, but I think it's going to look amazing on a t-shirt. So some of you may potentially win some this Saturday. So we shall see. Yep, you are joining. It's showing joining game. And we should, if my math calculates, be done right a couple minutes before 11, which will give me just enough time to get ready for work. And that's okay. Because for you guys, because I love you guys so much, overtime it is. Oh, nice. We got another Devastator in the house. Glad to help. I feel like I'm helping Darfur or like Haiti or something when I carry a Devastator. And I can say that because I have a Devastator. All right, let's rock and roll, guys. Hit Y to accept. Oh, well, once you run up here, Vayman, as soon as you're ready. Yeah, you got it, man. It's a joy. It's a true joy. And again, John G, if you don't get a chance to run today because a little late to the stream, don't you worry. Come back. You already know the instructions. I stream 5 days a week. Best way to see what the schedule is, go over to my Twitch. Actually, I know you're on YouTube right now. My Twitch streaming channel is Leeroy Gaming Stream. There's a little schedule tab. You can see all the days and times that I stream. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. And if you're into the evening streams are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturday has both a morning and evening. Oh, look at all that beautiful bean footage. Look at all those debuffs. Ah, love it. I think I'm addicted to dots. Here, have some syphilis, have some chlamydia, have some COVID, you bastard. Ooh, man, that hit hard. He did not like my jokes. Okay, fair enough. We go. Oh, you died. It's okay if you die. Death happens, Vayman. It happens. You looked cool doing it, though, because that helmet looks badass. And remember, it's all about leaving a good-looking corpse.
An obelisk mechanism in the middle.
Which, unfortunately, my armor does not look so quite as fancy. Yeah, see, I mean, I like the helmet, but I don't know about that weird ombre look. Hakuna Matata, gentlemen. Hakuna, my freaking Matatas. He shoots. Oh, he scores. Yes, I know. Hey, Bayman, is this your first time doing a CT15? As I ask him to type back as he's fighting for his life. Yep. Well, then this is going to be a very special occasion. Your first CT15 and you're just gonna gold it like a boss. You'll be telling your grandchildren one day, when I was your age, I was running CT15s for the first time. And we got a gold. We had to walk 16 miles in the snow to go to Leeroy Gaming Streams. Leeroy Gaming Stream channel. Not like nowadays.
storm brewing. I need to hurry.
There's a storm brewing. Oops. As I dilly-daddle. Oh, reaching for that water. Reaching for that water.
Is it triggering the storm?
Gotta stay hydrated, gentlemen. So another thing I want to learn, by the way, for the future. So the other night we got raided, which is amazing. And apparently I'm learning that's like a nice thing to raid. So I'll have to work on us figuring out towards the end of these runs, you know, be nice and figure out channels we can raid in the future. So I'll chat with some of my regulars, I'm sure, try and figure that out to kind of pay it forward. Because again, I'm learning new things every day. Like, oh, this is like a nice thing to do. I'm like, okay. I would have never known. What is Roach Motel? Because I've not heard of what the term Roach Motel. Obviously, you want to keep it thematic, so like people are more likely to. No, I don't think we want to like raid like a Christmas channel. Or do we? I say that because I'm freaking starving right now. Oh, you turn them into that giant block. So the only thing I don't like about that giant block thing is it makes it so you can't damage them when they're in that form. My one complaint. I mean, it's nice that it's basically a CC. It's like if it's winding up for a shot, it's good to do that because it interrupts the cast, but I just wish it still did damage to them. Where's the other one? Oh, the other ugly one's on the other side. All right, I'm gonna go and let's bring them together. It's way more efficient. Or is it dead already? No, just got a little bit. A roach pest control thing. It says, oh, raid. Oh, you talking about raid like the spray? Yes, I don't like roaches or bugs. And a big finale, guys. John Woo style. Bam! Boom shakalaka. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Ghost Doctor?
Outrider, there's a
We
storm
finished the
coming your way.
overtime session, guys.
Viewing anomaly energy
Going the
is creating
extra
the
mile
storm.
for you,
That's
the
what's causing
viewer.
the vibration.
Hope you
At
guys
least I
enjoyed
know I
that.
haven't completely lost my mind.
We
Now
are
get out of there.
Charger detected.
done with another beautiful CT15 run, Gold Edition. Let's cross our fingers. See what kind of loots. Did we get anything good? Ooh, oh, I see at least one legendary. Okay, it may be junk for me, but hopefully good for you guys. Oh, 2 again. So, man, you're right, Bad Side. You're such a good luck charm. Woo! Man, I think we've gotten like 30 plus legendaries for people today. What a stream. What a stream, guys. Absolutely amazing. Oh, you got the Spirit Hunter. That's good for this build that I'm doing right now. Awesome, guys. So needless to say, before I sign off here for tonight, thank you for coming, guys. It's been a blast as always. Greatly appreciate all your support. If you haven't already, make sure to follow me, Instagram, Twitter. I do all my instant reactions and updates to the schedule, my video postings. YouTube, make sure to subscribe for all the latest and greatest in-depth guides for Outriders and other RPG content. And again, I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific to stream again. And this Saturday, my big celebration stream. It's going to be going from 9 a.m. Pacific for at least probably 13 or 14 hours. So hopefully you guys will be able to see at least some of that. Every hour or two, I'm going to be giving away free swag. It's going to be a blast. So hope to see you guys there. Yeah, and you guys have a great night. Vayman, look at that. Your first CT15 and you got 2 legendaries. That's how you started out. That's how we do it, baby. Awesome, Vayman. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I'm going to head to work. Signing off. See you guys next time. From Leeroy Gaming.